And now, guess what? You're not spending a dime and your business is flourishing.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, Miles Brown here. First things first, be sure to follow me on all the socials. Instagram, Miles Brown Online. YouTube, Miles Brown Online. TikTok, Miles Brown Online. What else I have? Twitter, it's Miles Brown on one, O-N, the number 1, N-E. So yeah, today I'm going to be responding to a video that I saw online, and it was also sent to me about the owner of Slutty Vegan went to a HBCU, and what'd she do? She gave all the graduates LLCs. And so these two guys, I believe the name of their podcast is Under the Rug Podcast. They were having a debate. One guy said it's a bad idea. Other guy says it's a good idea. I'm going to tell you what I think about it being a bad or good idea later. But first, I want you guys to see this clip about what this guy says about LLC. I'm going to respond to that because I really agree with him, and then I really disagree with him at the same time. So first thing we're going to do is let you guys see that, and then I'm going to give you my response to that, and is this actually a good gift for a group of graduates? Let's take a look.
Vegan out of Atlanta.
ATL, yeah.
Bro, that woman really went to go speak at Morehouse, and she gifted all the graduates LLCs. That's so stupid.
Nah, that's tough.
That's stupid.
It's tough. Do you know what an LLC can do for you?
I know what an LLC can do for you.
That's tough. That's tough.
That's dumb. It's just for me to be like, oh, y'all can all be entrepreneurs. Y'all can all go do this.
It's bigger than that, Brad. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. When you have an LLC, you can do so many things, and especially if we're gonna talk about taxes. This isn't even senior taxes. This is what people do because it's smart. You have a business, right? Okay, so say I started an LLC. Matter of fact, we have an LLC, Under the Rug Podcast. Yeah. LLC. Guess what we can do at the end of the year? Write this microphone off. Write that microphone off. Oh, we bought a brand new outfit for the podcast. Let's write that off too. Oh, we spent all this money on advertisement on Instagram, TikTok. Write that off too. Oh, we want brand new cameras. Write that off too. Brand new lights. Write that off too. Oh, the gas to get here to record. Write that off too. Oh, we try to go fly here to promote the podcast. Let me write that off too. You file everything under your LLC. You file it into your taxes, and now guess what? You're not spending a dime, and your business is flourishing. That's the power of an LLC.
All right, guys. So first things first here. He talks about the tax advantages of an LLC. And let me tell you, he's completely correct about all the things that you can write off. You can write off pretty much anything, okay? If you have a business inside your home, you can write off some of your rent, some of your light bill, food that you buy for events, going to restaurants, going to hotels, gas, all kinds of stuff, your phone bill, everything that you do that is involved with your business, even if you use it on a day-to-day for regular life, if you use it for your business also, some way, somehow, it can probably be used as a tax write-off. So he was completely correct about that. No two ways about it. But one thing that's really funny is you don't need an LLC for that. To be honest with you, all you need to do is be in business. So in the state of Texas, all you need is to get an EIN, and that's free. And now you have a business, you're official. You have a business, and that's all you need. You can do a network marketing company, multi-level marketing, and you're in business. You officially have a business. All you have to do is from that point on, get with your tax professional, or if you do it yourself, go ahead and see how you can write those things off. And it's real simple. Here's a funny thing though. Not only do you not need an LLC to do that, that's not even the benefit of an LLC. An LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. An LLC limits your liability, puts the liability more on the company than on you personally. So I thought that was really funny that in that clip, he talks about what you can do with an LLC, and he mentions a bunch of stuff that you don't need an LLC to do. Then he doesn't actually say the one thing an LLC can do. For example, if you get sued for something, and for whatever reason, let's say you get sued for $1 million, you don't have $1 million. When you get sued, they're going to take the stuff your business has, and they're going to come for your personal assets to pay what you owe. But if you have an LLC, your personal assets will not get touched. It will not get touched because your company assumes the liability. Your personal liability becomes limited. Now, you only get what you can get from the company and nothing more. You can't come after my car, which has value, or my house, which has value, or my jewelry, which has value. Nothing like that, because the limited liability company limited my liability. Okay, so that's the real power of an LLC. And so he also said something at the end. He said, at the end of writing all that stuff out, writing off all those things that he named off, he said, now you're not spending a dime and your business is flourishing. That's what he said. But you're still spending a dime. You're still spending a lot of dimes, actually. For example, this here microphone is worth a few $100s. I had to pay for this microphone. When I did my taxes after buying this microphone, I wrote it off for sure. It was definitely a tax write-off. But you see, tax write-offs are for the taxes that you pay, not the overall cost of what you spend on things. Just the taxes. It's the only thing a tax write-off takes care of. Your taxes. What do you pay in taxes? So it's not that you get stuff for free at the end of the day. You still spend a dime. This microphone didn't end up being free, but it lowered the amount I had to pay in taxes. So the funny thing is, if someone did take his word and they bought all this stuff and they wrote it off and they thought at the end of the day, all the stuff that I bought, I'm not going to have to pay a dime, in his words, and they find out they got to pay a dime, they might turn around and sue that guy for giving false information and bad legal advice, right? Like, they could do that. But like he said, he has an LLC. So luckily for him, his LLC would step up and protect him from losing a lot. But that would be like the real value of an LLC, not the tax write-offs. You can get tax write-offs without ever getting an LLC or spending money on stuff. All you have to do is form a company. That's it. And so that's my thoughts about how he explained what an LLC can do for you. I was like, it's technically true. If you have an LLC, you do have a business, so those things apply, but you don't need an LLC to have a business, and those things will still apply. And so then, the next part is like, is that actually a good gift? I don't know. So the kind of person that needs an LLC, they're going to get one, and it's probably not going to cost them a lot of money. It's not going to be a big investment. So, yeah, you did something, but you didn't ease much of a burden for the person that's going to get an LLC, right? And then 2, the kind of people she's talking to are college graduates. These are people who, for the most part, went to school intentionally for the purpose of getting a degree that will help them in the marketplace, help them get a job. If you have a job, you don't really need an LLC. What do you have an LLC for if you plan on working a job? Now, what you can do, you can have a job in a business. That is definitely possible, but that's not how most people operate. That's not what most people do. And then also, I'm like, if these people do take advantage of these tax benefits that they just learned about from having an LLC, but if they never actually, they never actually create revenue, eventually the IRS is going to look at your business that doesn't create any revenue, that you're just getting a bunch of tax write-offs for. They're going to look at it as a hobby, and they're going to stop giving you those tax write-offs. So I'm like, oh, that's, as a gift, it's good for somebody. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to use it. They're going to appreciate not having to spend that $300 or however much it is in that state. I'm sure somebody will appreciate that. I'm sure there's other kids there that graduated, or adults that graduated. Some of them already have an LLC because they've been in business for a while. And then, like, the majority of those people are never going to go into business for themselves. They don't have a desire to be businessmen and businesswomen. And that's just not something that they're going to use. So I'm like, as a gift to all of the graduates, it may have been better to just give them the cash it costs to open an LLC as like a practical gift. Now, I also know that she partnered with some bank to get this taken care of, so she probably didn't really have to spend much money at all, which makes the gift, as far as it is for her, it's a lot better because, hey, I gave you guys something and I didn't have to spend $300 for, I don't know how many hundreds or thousands of people graduating. That'd be great on her end. But I'm like, you partner with somebody to provide something. That's definitely good. But was it actually, like, that's positive what she did. But am I going to look and say, yeah, this speaker came and, on the list of the good gifts that they gave, am I going to bring up an LLC to every graduate when, I don't know, 70% of the graduates are never going to use it? I don't know. I don't know if I can say that. But what I do know is that she did intentionally go out and do something good. And for the few people that do use it, they're going to be very thankful. And for that, I commend her for having the heart and the desire and the willingness to do something, anything. She should be commended. So to be clear, this isn't like to bash the guys from the Under the Rug podcast at all. I don't know much about them, and I wish them nothing but success. And this also is not to bash the owner of Slutty Vegan, because she definitely did nothing wrong. Oh, it's only positive. I'm just, going off of their topic of whether or not that's a good gift. But it's for sure not a bad gift. You definitely didn't do nothing wrong with giving people the opportunity to have an LLC formed on their behalf. The hoops and things you have to go through to form one, they don't have to do that. So that's awesome. And then it's also, for some people, I'm sure she did plant the idea of being in business. That's another positive thing that she did. So she in no way did anything bad. And I don't want people to think that she did something bad. Just because when I think about, hey, is that really a good gift for the graduating class of 2022 or 2021, whenever it was? I don't know if that was a good gift. But at the same time, she definitely deserves nothing but praise and honor and a hand clap because she did something that she didn't have to do. And for that, we should say thank you. So anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on that video. If you guys have other videos you'd like me to respond to, let me know. I don't give legal advice. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a guy who's been involved in business things for a couple years. So I've learned a couple things. I am definitely not the business guru on all things business, but there are some things I do know and I'm willing to help. So yeah, there's that. Once again, people, follow me online and look out for my giveaways. I give cash away. I literally give money away in the form of gift cards. All you gotta do is follow my Instagram page, Miles Brown Online. And occasionally I'll post a video and I'll just say, hey, if you want some free cash, if you want, a gift card or whatever the case may be, do X, Y, and Z. And it's always simple, like comment your name, share the video, and tag a friend. Those are the kinds of things you have to do for me to give you cash. Or, one time I did a giveaway that was to fill up gas tanks. I did a giveaway to pay light bill. Whatever the case may be, that's usually all it takes. If you can follow me, you can follow simple instructions like that, you could be the next person to win. All right, guys, y'all be sure to do something good.